Okay. I just finished Freaky Tales. Um, and I'm gonna tell you all the reason why I watched it as soon as I got the update. My boy Mikey, um, he is obviously in the movie of Freaky Tales. He I follow him on Instagram, so I kind of was. I saw his update. I saw the thing. I was like, I gotta watch this simply because I saw it looked cool, and my boy Mikey was in it. And uh, funny enough, Mikey was in a student film with me and a couple director friend, and another actor friend here. Uh, Called Final Stretch. So we all were. It's me. That's your boy. And then here's Mikey. Hold on, where's Mikey at? There's Isaac, the director. There's Kai, and where is he? There he is. I'm so proud of him. I'm so proud of Mikey. But he's in this movie, or this short film, and then he just is just skyrocketing in popularity. Like it's insane. He went from that to Freaky Tales. I'm like, yo, I need this. I need this. I need to see him in more. Mind you, this movie has a big cast. These are big name actors in this movie, and Mikey's in it. I don't know. It makes me so happy. Pedro Pascal. Now, I think the reason why Pedro Pascal is in this movie, um, I think is partially because I think he grew up in Orange County. I did some research. He grew up in Orange County, so I think you probably like did this as like more of a like a favor, not a favor, but like one of the things where like he just wanted to be a part of it anyway. Like he had to. Like it had to be one of those things where, hey, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe the team behind the movie just got money like that. I don't know. But I what I do know is that Pedro Pascal is a big name. So, but at the same time, they also filmed this movie before the guy from Euphoria died. If you know who I'm talking about. What's his name? Also, crazy facts. Dominic Thorne is in this movie as well, and Normani. This is an all-star cast. And Jay Ellis, Ben, and like I don't know how the fuck he got all these people, and they got all these people in this movie, but they goddamn did it. I'm proud of him. Honestly, I'm so glad. But the guy that was in Euphoria, I forgot his name. Let me see if I can find it. Um, hold up, hold up, hold up. There he is. Rest in peace, bro. Rest in peace, bro. So yeah, he rest in peace. But he they made this before he died, which you know I don't know. Take that with what you will, but I find it interesting that like they got this movie made before he died. He did good in the movie. Um, he's a good actor. It just he just died too early. Rest in peace, man. But I had a great time. Let's talk about the movie, okay? Outside of me, blazing Mikey and myself as an actor and everybody, okay? But uh, the movie itself was actually really fun to watch. I think the the main draw of it for me was that it was 80s inspired, and I like that vibe that they was going for. I like period pieces, especially uh you know the vibrant period like 70s 80s, sometimes the 50s, really depending on where you're at in America or in the world at least when it comes to the 50s. But like the 70s and 80s is like that perfect, you know what I'm saying? Just perfect. It just looks so beautiful on screen, you know, looking at what everybody's wearing and all this stuff. Um and I just kind of like the idea. And I was watching the movie, and a lot of the stuff that was happening, I was like, okay, so there is a little bit of suspend your disbelief. It's an anthology, you know, idea. Not really. It doesn't feel. I mean, it's an anthology, but not really. It's like the anthology is the fact that we're following different people and different stories, and it kind of all weaves together within a giant for a giant story at the end. But like, it's not really anthology because all these characters are in the same story. It's just that the timeline of the story is kind of jumbled up. You know what I'm saying? And I like that. And I like that. And I think Pedro Pascal did well. I don't think Pedro Pascal is a bad actor. It's just that one of those things where it's like, oh, here we go. Pedro Pascal's in another movie, but I think this one's different. It doesn't feel like Pedro is like I don't know. It doesn't feel like Pedro got this role because he's Pedro, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like it feels like one of those things where like Pedro know that they somebody in the film crew knew Pedro and probably grew up with Pedro or maybe like just had connections to Pedro before Pedro was popular and kind of like was like, yeah, let's bring him on, you know, fuck it. And Pedro was like, yeah, fuck it, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? Like I can definitely see that coming from coming being the reason why he's in this movie, you know? It pushes the movie really well because timing is great because Pedro is everywhere and everybody knows about Pedro now. So like this movie is going to get pushed because Pedro is on the forefront of this movie. Even though technically the main character of the movie is the basketball player Sleepy. Uh kind of, not really, but kind of, you know what I'm saying? He ends the movie. So he's pretty much the main-ish character, main enough, right? He does the main major stuff. Speaking of Sleepy, uh, the actor obviously is amazing. We've seen him in other movies, but he's a really good actor. This character is really cool. He's a little like, yeah, you kind of have to suspend your disbelief, but they kind of sewed in a little bit of like the idea that there was something otherworldly happening in the city of Oakland and stuff like that. The like the green energy and like the what's it called, the psi thing, right? The little like like technically everybody has the ability to use the psi green energy power, and it kind of all culminated with Sleepy, you know, and yeah, it was cool. It was definitely really cool. I had a good time. I like this. I like how the story unfolded. I liked everything. It didn't feel. It felt very early. You know what I'm saying? Like it felt very like pre 2000s movie vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like the 80s, 70s. Early 90s vibe. Like I definitely got that, and I enjoyed that a lot. Seeing Dominique here is so like random. I was like looking at the people in this movie. I'm like, how? This cast is crazy. This cast is so randomly like star studded. What is? I don't know. It's just wild seeing how like this movie was made a while ago, right? Considering obviously that the Euphoria actor is still alive in this movie, right? So like it's just interesting to me, you know? Like it's very interesting. I love to see it. It was great. Honestly, this is one of those movies where like you could definitely like if you're a fan of movies and film, uh, this is probably one of those movies you like. Like this is one of those nostalgia movies where it's like this just feels good to watch. You know what I'm saying? I had a good time watching it. And I like the anthology idea and stuff like that. So, um, good job everybody. Good job, Mikey. Mikey's roles were pretty fun. He was like the one of the punk characters. What I'm saying, fighting against Nazis and stuff. Like at least the neo Nazis. Like the fucking man Ben, the dad or the guy, uh he pissed me off. He pissed me off too much, bro. He pissed me. He was too good. He was acting too well in this movie, and I don't understand. How dare you be good at playing as a racist? Like I genuinely feel like when white actors play well being racist, it's like I'm side eyeing you. I'm side eyeing every single one of you bitches. You know what I'm saying? Like yeah, y'all play these roles a little too well, gang. I'm real with you. You're playing a little too well, but it's okay. He did well. He did great. Everybody did great. I thought that was uh Austin from Austin and Alley, the one that had the little love interest, a little love story with the I forgot her name, the Korean chick. Um, but he looks like what's his name? Uh, he looks like Austin. I don't know. He looks like I call him Austin from Austin and Alley because I keep forgetting his real life name. I'm not gonna lie, but Austin from Austin and Alley. You know who I'm talking about. You know who I'm talking about. Anyway, I hope you guys please watch this movie. It's actually really fun. I had a great time watching it. Uh, Definitely one of those movies that makes you just it's a feel good movie. It's a lot of blood. It's a lot of like killing. Because we're killing Nazis and neo Nazis and stuff like that. So and just racist people in general. So like I mean it's I I ain't got no issue with it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the actual people who have issues with other races might have some issues with it, but hey, it is what it is, bro. You put it on yourself. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, hope you guys have a good one. Please go watch it. Watch it, watch it, watch it. Support Mikey, okay? He deserves it, man. And yeah, go watch Final Stretch, bro. If you want to see Mikey again, go watch Final Stretch, and you want to see me again, because I'm I'm in the I'm in there. I'm in that one. I'm in the short film. I'm just saying, me and Mikey are both in the same on the same film together. So but I have to. Okay, I have to say it. I gotta mention it. Okay. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Much love. Stay awesome. Stay wise. Stay cool. And yeah, stay smart. You know what I'm saying? There are real life uh people who act just like the people in just like the villains in Freaky Tales. So uh feel free to punch one. You know what I'm saying? Punch a fascist, a Nazi today. I'll see you guys.